Voyager was not getting any younger, though he still felt fairly good. It was time to start writing down a testament, to make sure that everything is divided in a manner that is fair, honorable, and in Voyager's opinion, the correct way. After many hours of debating with himself and even writing it down, he said the first lines again. Testament of Duke Voyager Osesen, Elvin of Valencia. While reading through the rest, looking at the names and the titles, he would like to split them out between his children, but he did become a little bit unsure if society would allow his daughters the titles. It is a gamble, of course, one worth taking, though all he could hope that even in death, his words would overrule the doctrines of the Danish people. He would never really truly know if his wish was granted. You might be sitting there wondering, how is that possible? Because we do have succession laws in this game, right? We do. So how can he write a testament? Well, there is a mod that can change all of this, and when we die, it will trigger. Then it will pop up with a kind of like this, a testament, where we can change the titles. Now, I am not sure at all that we can actually give it to the daughters. I have a feeling we might only be allowed to change it to whoever is already part of the succession laws with the doctrines within the Danish laws and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm not sure if we can actually give it to any of his daughters, but Voyager is gonna believe so. So you know that's how we're gonna play it. But there is a very good chance that only Eskil and Holik is gonna be allowed to actually inherit anything. But that much should allow us to move around with these however we wish. The latest work of my acquaintance, King Ivar, has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with memory and what we leave behind, and Ivar has publicly dedicated it to me. A lament for the Duke. Men need not fear as lives depart, crossing to quiet death with noble heart. This rare enough for men to admit that their deeds leave those left after split. Okay. So far, I've kept my thought to myself, but the boss has grown too dramatic to ignore for much longer. I'm not gonna lie here, I'm not sure exactly why he dedicated this to us. It seems to be something about, you know, not despairing when you die, but... And why would he send that to us? I do not know. I mean, this is the ally of ours, right? This is the King of Norway. I do not know why he would make this poem for us, but alright, I think it's a very good one, and I think we will go with, what do we have here? I don't know quite how I feel about this. I think, yeah, I don't really know, but I can also see that it is truly heartfelt. I think the most diplomatic one is probably going for the, you know, the one on the bottom here, saying that it's just truly heartfelt, and I think we will go with that one. I feel like the obvious one to go with. I don't know what the other one is. I don't know what either of them is going to do. But yeah, we're going to go with the last one here. 20 opinion of King Ivar and you gain 50 prestige. And what is the other one? Diplomacy challenge. 1% chance. Oh boy. Okay. Well, that's a good thing we didn't go for that one. Yeah, we're going to go with the truly heartfelt one. We will, of course, also hold a wedding for our lovely daughter, Elin, and yeah, we'll do that for all of our children. We might as well. It cost us 25 gold, but I'm okay with that. But I'm not gonna go through all these weddings, because it seems like to be the same thing every single time, except from 1 or 2 events. But yeah, how lovely we are here, and we are gathered, and they are married. Good. Ah, what kind of meat is this? Such a rich flavor. What are these vegetables? Almost sweet. Oh, and those wonderful little desserts. This wedding has some of the best food I have ever tasted. I mean, we are probably the one hosting the feast, right? I mean, it cost us 25 gold, so we should probably know what is on the menu. Maybe he doesn't. I don't know. Anyway, delightful, and we lose 11 stress. Nice. And what is this? Life refinement. Ah, a chance encounter with a meal at a feast has... okay. This character passion for life. Health medium boost and minus 50% stress gain. Ha! That's a pretty good boost. How long? 5 years. And 75 crowns. Oh, that's Elin getting 75 crowns. Okay, nice. Our daughter is getting a bit of prestige. Lovely. We feasted and danced late into the night, but at last it is time to head back home. We have seen it before. What are we doing down here? We lose 11 stress. Another 11 stress. Fantastic. I'm almost saying lovely again, but you know I like that word. Peter Finney and Elin Elvin became soulmate. Oh, okay, so that's another thing that could happen. Alright, cool. We have a new perk to calculate, and it's gonna be Sound Foundation. What is that gonna give us? Each living child give you 1 random skill point, maximum of 5. That seems to be 4 more points, yeah? Because we have 4 children, don't we? Or 5? Do we have 5 children? We have 5 children, so we get maximum points. I don't know where they... It was random, it said. Can we spot it? There is one of them. And... I don't see it in here, so it must be an intrigue. There are 2 of them there, so the other 2 must be here. Yeah, so yeah, we actually got them in where we probably needed them most. In terms of being a little bit more average in some of these. I mean, we're still poor in intrigue, but at least those 2 extras are definitely helping out a little bit there. As I make my way to the stable, I am greeted by the happy Nietzsche's of Balder. What kind of word is that? I have a feeling what it means, but I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know a lot about horses. He seems eager to stretch his legs in the beautiful weather, and I can do nothing but agree. Yeah, it's like this sound. I know the sound, but I just don't know the word. I don't even know the Danish word for this. I have no clue. I have simply no clue about that. I am terrified of horses in real, right? Terrified of horses. I must take every moment to practice. Yeah, I think Fröger would probably take some time to practice with his horse. Yeah, let's go with that one. Diligent training, and we also gain a bit of stress. Well, no. We lose a bit of stress because we're diligent. So what exactly will it give us? +1 in prowess, okay. And what is the other one? Just lose stress, okay. Alright, cool. Good news came with a letter to Fröger. Well, he's not around, but our 2 aunts down in Prenstrup did send him a letter. Because Liv, the one that is blind, our aunt, actually got a new son. Well, the first one actually, I believe. So that's lovely, and he is a part of the Dynasty, and that's why we are of course looking at them here. Lovely. I mean, it's always nice to bring more people into the Dynasty. We are not a big Dynasty yet, so more members are of course important. And there he is, Sambor Elvin, and he is actually our cousin, of course. No traits, but it's okay. Let's actually check out the Elvin. Let's actually do it by him. I haven't shown you this, but we do have a new family tree as well from Mods. This one, right? It's a lot better than the other one, to be honest. It's a whole lot better. So we can kind of see that he's of course the son of Liu Torgestadter. And she's of course of Count Toge and Sophia further back. And of course we know that Toge didn't really have any parents at all, so... Well, actually did... Oh yeah, I think actually he did, didn't he? Can we set him as an anger? Maybe? No? Okay, I guess it didn't really register his parents, but he did have 2 parents that wasn't really, you know, in the Dynasty of Elvin, but he did have parents anyway. So yeah, this is a new, the new Dynasty tree viewer. It's very good. I really like it. Let's take a look at our own character, actually, and see how that looks. Let's just pop in here and see how it looks. There we go. We can also see Toge in here. We can see Emma Lübeck. So they actually had different mothers, but had the same fathers, right? Our aunts and Duke Fröger here. Yeah, so nice. We can see, oh wow, it's going really far back here in the Scottish kind of part of the Dynasty. Huh. Of course, we are not as interested in this part as we are in this part, but it's still nice to see it, and it's like the obviously it's the other way around compared to the other Dynasty viewer, but it is still nice to come in here and just check it out from time to time. So there we are. New Dynasty member and a new Dynasty tree viewer. It all works out. Something you might have noticed, but I didn't until now. There is something special about Rostock, isn't there? Yeah, Rostock is actually a republic. Yeah, so that means that Frene's children, there will be no line of succession in this one. And I didn't see that before now, which is, you know, that's interesting. But until I know a little bit more about how this Republican is gonna work out within the duchy, I don't think we're gonna build anything in Rostock. I know that we in the last episode actually said we would, but now when Fröger is looking at it as a republic, maybe, you know, it's not gonna be in the family dynasty, so maybe we are looking to, you know, build somewhere else instead. Maybe over here in our own little county. We do have an outpost we could build here. Forest forts, forestry. I'm again inclined to go towards something that could give us even more gold. A trade port is never a bad thing. Maybe the forestry, because we do get the building construction modifier as well here. That seems like a good choice, because we will build a lot more in this area. In the also whoever is gonna take over here will also have that advantage, I suppose. So I guess we're gonna pay 65 for a forestry, and I think there is a lot of forest in this area. Oh yeah, there is a lot in Volgist and about. So yeah, that's cool. We'll take a forestry in Volgist. Ah, now they all die, don't they? In the last episode, it was, what was his name? Boris died, right? And now it's Callum. Now, Callum was not as important, but he was our head groom. So, I believe we should go in and find another one, if we can find it on the list here. Because I feel like head groom is a pretty good positioning. So yeah, it's not nice seeing them die, and he also probably had a couple of people. Where is it? I can't. It's so far down the list. There are so many courtier positionings now with this head groom. There it is. Yeah, we got the royal stats, and I think it gives us a lot more money because we have that guy in there, or whoever we are appointing. In this case, it's probably gonna be Princess Rune. Sure, I mean, she's a good one. She's the only good one we have to put in there. I'm okay with that. Yeah, why not? Let's put her on the, or take care of the royal stot here. Sure. You know what? What about we might also get an antiquarian now? Antiquarian, oh, I hate that word. Antiquarian, is that how you say it? Yeah, I think it is. At least we can see if we got anyone decent. We only have an average one. We only have Peter. How much will we gain here? Decayed reduction, minus 17%. Maybe not that one. Is there anything else we're looking at here that might be interesting? A regent? If there were, I mean, it cost a lot, but if there were a child taking over, there would be a whole set of events and triggers going off from a mod, because we would have a regent then. Martial assistant. I don't know, we're probably not really that much going into wars. So that's probably not. Court mathematician, monthly stewardship, it's not really helping. Master merchant, we are doing a lot of trading. What about a master merchant? It only costs 0.15. We have a good one. We have Alcia Anulfsdotter van Vlaanderen. That's probably Dutch, if I were to, yeah, Nederfrankisch, so Dutch basically. Well, not really, but close enough. 4% extra income. That isn't too bad. Also a bit of prestige. Sure, why not? Let's appoint her to that position. So we have a master of merchant now as well, costing us a bit more gold, but you know, we do have a lot coming in. But I don't want to spend it all on courtiers. I do actually want to spend most of it on buildings. My daughter Elin has given birth to a son. Yeah, I missed her pregnancy completely, but yeah, there we go, we have a son. Well, not us, but she have a son. Since the little one is part of the Elvin dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. So what did they decide to go for? Bode Elvin. Sure. He's not in our, I mean, he is in our direct family, but I'm gonna allow that name. Bode is fine. Bode Elvin it is. Let's check him out here, if we can. I think yeah, he's right here. Yeah, there we go. There he is. Nothing interesting in the trades or anything, but that's all right. Wait, what? King Ivar imprisoned Gry Elvin? I'm sorry, what now? What is going on? Alright, well, I don't know. Why did you do this? Why did you do this? I mean, I know she was in his court, but why did he do it, I wonder? It's not saying it, is it? No. Well, King Ivar, I would like her to be released if you wouldn't be so... I think we need to do it in here. Let's see if we can do it somewhere. Guardianship, request divorce, designate heir, ransom, there it is. For 20 gold. For a favor? Would he do it for a favor? He wouldn't, okay. Well, I guess we're gonna pay 20 here. I don't know why she got imprisoned in the first place. Is it saying anywhere? Dishonorable gambler. I guess it's because she's a gambler or something like that. No, it's not really dungeon. It's not saying it. But we definitely want her out. We don't want our daughter in there. That's for sure. I have no idea. Imprisoned? Yeah, it's just saying on that she's imprisoned. Nothing else. I wish I could see exactly why she got imprisoned. I mean, that's giving a bit to the role-playing stuff, right? But I don't think there is a way. I actually checked up on it a couple of weeks ago, or a couple of days ago, maybe. If there was a mod that could do it, and I didn't find any. Well, anyway, we're gonna ransom her out. Gonna spend 20 gold here. It is what it is, but our daughter is definitely not gonna be sitting in any prison cells any time that we do have something to say about it, right? We do have the gold. We'll get her out. Actually, I think... Okay, there we go. The good mayor. While hosting lords and ladies from realms near and far, some opportunities to portray my martial Mayor Ely in a good light have presented itself. My lord, pray tell, who is the most gracious person you have heard of? Probably not you, but... Yeah, no. I wouldn't say... oh yeah, I think I'm swaying him, maybe? Yeah, I'm swaying the good mayor right now. Okay. No. Well, me, of course. So here's the thing, right? I don't think we would go with ourselves because we are an honorable person. There should be another option to say another person's name here. But there is only 2 options, so I think he would probably go with me. If he only had those 2 choices, he would probably go ahead and say, yeah, well, it's probably Mayor Eli, just to keep him happy, be a little bit diplomatic about it, right? So, yeah, sure, we'll do that. Now, what I wanted to do here is, oh, there we go. Good deal, there we go. She's out, but what I wanted to do is actually see if she wanted to... Nope, we can't do that. She's in a patrilineal marriage, so we cannot get her home. So he could technically imprison her again and do it again. You know? I don't hope that's gonna happen, and if that's gonna happen, then we might have to break off this marriage, because that's not gonna work for us. As a parent, that won't work. We can't have our daughter in prison for unknown reasons and just paying up money. But we'll see if that's gonna happen again. Voeger finally got some time to visit the barony of Bosom on the west coast. It was alright, but to his best judgment, establishing a trade port in these parts could bring even more riches, seeing it being very ideal actually for ships both moving south toward England and Francia or north into Scandinavia. A lot of ships were coming through these areas, and why not have a trade port here then? I think both I and Voeger is a little bit disappointed that Bosom, in control by our, Kaiser, previously, did not make a trade port out here. I mean, come on, man, it's pretty much ideal for a trade port. So it's gonna cost us 52. I am perfectly happy with that. Increasing development, increasing the taxes. I mean, we love it. But look at this, right? It's going north, we're going into Scandinavia, into Kattegat, into Skagerrak, right? Going south, we're going down into Francia and into, the, what's it called down here? The Strait of Dover and the coast of Sealand, right? English Channel. This is an ideal place for a lot of trade to happen. I mean, even in real, if you're looking at this in real, right? You have Amsterdam, which is one of the biggest ports in the world. I think this could be, Bosom could be, even in the Middle Ages, could be a very, very, very important place, right? I believe so. Ah, another one dies. Another one of our court positions is gone. It is Idle this time, our physician. She was actually rather good, I would say. Astute intellectual, renowned physician. Gone. How did she die? She died of old age. Well, you can't really blame her then. Alright, let's get a new court physician in. They are fairly important. We do not have a good one. Oh, maybe we should go ahead and spend a bit of money then and try and... Do we not have the decision to actually do it? I wonder. Apparently not. Or maybe it's down here. Search for physician. There it is. Yes, start a search. We want someone a little bit better than what we have. So let's start the search and see if we get someone here. Should trigger fairly soon. Physicians, yes! This world is full of dangers, even to Duke and his court. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations. Now they have assembled a few options to choose from. Right, so we have two options. This guy called Atskin and this woman called Pernille E. Right, I would love a Dane. I don't think is he a Muslim or I don't know who he is. What is he? He's a rabbi? No? What is this culture? I have never seen that culture in my life. It's probably a steppe culture or something like that. Interesting. What? Oh, he's Jewish. Okay. Definitely not Muslim. But you're at that. Apparently Atkin is quite expensive. 65 gold. Wow, sir. We do not have that kind of money laying around right now. 35 for... I mean, we don't even have 35. I don't remember exactly how much we got, but we just paid out for that port out in Bosom, so we don't have quite a bit here. I think I'm gonna take my chances with Pernille here, because she's probably Danish, isn't she? Yes, Catholic and Danish. I think I'm gonna take my chances with her for 35 gold. She is and we can also train her. We do have a mod installed that we can train her, and we would probably like to do that in the future because she looks fairly young. Actually, I would like to make sure that she's not getting into any combat, but I'll do that off screen. Well, let's check out how good she is. She got 14 in learning. She's an insightful thinker. I think we can probably make that work. That seems okay. She's deceitful and also lustful. That's an interesting combination. And ambitious too. Oh boy. Okay, well, we'll see about that. If we want her killed, we can just let her be a knight and get into a war. But she's actually fairly good with the prowess. But yeah, nah. I'm okay with that decision. I think she's okay. It is a fantastic day to be Fröger here, because he do get the last perk in this tree now, the Patriarch. So he will also, like his mother, become a family patriarch. Nice. Unlock it. And let's just take a quick look here. Fertility plus 20. Well, I mean, it might not be out of the question for him, but stress loss plus 20. Close family opinion 15 and house opinion plus 10. I think everyone inside the house is gonna love us now, which is great. I'm wondering... yes, of course she will be there. Yes, also will be there. Yeah, I'm wondering how old she is. Oh, she's 42. She could technically still be pregnant, but I doubt it. Oh, here we go. Well, this one is gonna be interesting. My daughter-in-law Adelheid has given birth to a son. Since the little one is part of the Elvin Dynasty, he should be blessed with a good name. Mikael or Mikael. This is not the Danish way of spelling it, which is a little bit interesting to me. Is this like where was she? She was from Franconia. I think it's or maybe it's Catholic. It's probably more. Yeah, I think this is probably something from the Catholic side of things in the game, because this is not the Danish way. You would spell this differently in Danish. I'm okay with it. Mikael, I like it. It's cool. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. I'm okay with that. Let's check him out. Actually, let's just quickly check him out. He got three sons now. He got CK3 and Mikael, and also the oldest, which is Freya now. Ah, cool. There we go. There he is. 2 in prowess. Okay. Mikael Eskilsen. Disaster have struck the little family of Eskils and the Elvin Dynasty. The little new boy, Mikael, became sick and died in his crib. It is indeed a very cruel world. Vörger and Vrenne did not have much time, or at least didn't find much time to see each other these days. But finally, very unannounced, Vrenne traveled the distance to seek Vörger's advice. Brother, I don't know what to do. The man is rambling on about orthodoxy. Vrenne was talking about his son Konrad, who had decided to convert, which in itself wasn't much of a problem for Vörger, but clearly something had to be done, seeing how it distracted Vrenne. Yes, brother, Vörger said, while swallowing another bit of beer. I'll send for him. The band is present in my court and make short process of it. He might not like it, but we cannot have our family divided in faith. Vrenne, he agreed, and they spent the rest of the night getting drunk and talking of tales of their grandfather Torge. Well, ain't that something? we have one inside our dynasty actually converting to orthodoxy, huh? Yeah, I don't think so. No, Torgil. Oh, it's actually not Konrad. It's Torgil. I was completely wrong. Oh boy, I thought it was Konrad. I'm sorry, Konrad, I guess he was a bit drunk, you know, and you can mistake your children, you know. But no, we figured it out, it is actually Torgil's. So what we can do here is, we could actually, I think maybe imprison him directly, but no, he's part of our dynasty, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna invite him out to our court here by using the hook. There we go. And now when he is in our court, well, we can demand a conversion. I don't care what he would say here. We can demand this conversion no matter what. So yeah, you're not gonna divide the family here in faith. No, Torgils. And I'm sorry, Konrad. I'm very sorry about that little mistake. It happens, you know. It happens. Yeah, it does. You know, it is sometimes something that happens. So, but we fixed it. What? He converted again? No, he didn't. He didn't convert again. No, he's still Catholic. He's gonna stay Catholic, because otherwise I'm gonna flip. Vörger is gonna flip, and especially his father is gonna flip. Vrenne is gonna be so mad if he's gonna do it again. Oh, there we go. Dithmarsk can have a new harbor. Lovely. And while we're at it, I might as well also find a spouse for him, because, yeah, he couldn't handle that himself for one reason or the other. I mean, he's only 19, but we might as well find someone suitable for him. I'm thinking we might try and find someone with a pretty decent trade. What about, who's this? She's Catholic, she's Castilian. Seems pretty good. 14 in prowess skill, wow, sir. She's forgiving, ambitious, and lazy. But she's also quick, that's a pretty good trait. There was also this girl up here, or woman now. Shan Bagritioni. She is Orthodox. No, that's not gonna happen. No, I think we would really love to see someone with a virtuous of the Catholic trait. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Infanta Elo Martinez. Yes, there we go. You have to marry her. Oh, he's comely himself. Nice. So we will have a double thing going here with the physical traits. That could be good. Could be good for us. I mean, he's not in our direct lineage, you know, but at least he is of the dynasty, so we'll make that happen for him. This is like episode of the dead, man. All of our courtiers are just dying. Now Peter is dead. He was one of our courtiers for a very long time. And also Lacan here, also dead. They just keep dying now. This is definitely an insane episode when it comes to just people dying in our court. I haven't seen this many die in one episode. I think like 7 or 8 of them have died in this episode. That's insane. It is not always a joy to be a ruler, a house leader, or a caretaker when people die. But at other times, you do find yourself watching yourself in your bedchamber in front of a large mirror, playing out things that never happened, and they likely never will. Which a ruler could take his time to do when they need a little break from the world. Yes, let's leave Vörger to his madness, or possibly completely sane roleplay at the end of this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, and I will see you around in the next one.